Hello and a very, very warm welcome this Tuesday evening. You are, of course, watching the Planet Cruise TV show. My name's Sean. I love presenting this show. I've been presenting it now for about 8 years. And we're live right now, which means we're going to bring you the hottest deals that are available. If you're looking for cruise, but you want exclusive deals, you want extra special savings, you're certainly watching the right show tonight. Now, I'm joined by a great friend of mine who's a bit chilly tonight because it's cold in the studio. Keith Maynard. Are you all right, mate?
Oh, I tell you what, I'm looking forward to my next cruise, Sean.
Yeah, I know. We just,
which won't be in Alaska.
It's so cold outside, it's so cold inside at the moment. But yes, we're both planning our next cruises, and you might be doing that tonight as well. Keith, I always love working with you.
Ditto.
Well, I think
we enjoy it, don't we?
We do.
We both love cruising. We both enjoy chatting about it and sharing that love with other people.
And hopefully together we do make a great team, because Keith's travelled the world and worked on the cruise ships for 12 years. So you know all the ports, and I've just done my 21st cruise. So
you're a bit like the Uncle Albert of the cruise world, aren't you? You start every conversation with during the cruise.
I do love cruise.
I know, it's great.
And we've got some amazing deals tonight. Some exclusive offers as well. But why book with Planet Cruise, Keith? Because holidays are important and we want to get them right, don't we?
Absolutely. Well, Planet Cruise are without doubt now the #1 cruise agency in the UK, and in fact we're the #1 seller for most of the lines that we sell for. You're going to see that throughout. First-hand cruise knowledge from not only people like myself, but from obviously the people that are going to be chatting to you on the other end of the phone or on the computer, because most people that work for us have worked on ships and cruise regularly.
Yes.
96% current feedback rating online for our customer service. That astounding record. We win lots of awards for our customer service. We work with all the cruise lines. We can send you away on any ship to any part of the world, and we tailor-make our holidays. So anything you see, either online or tonight on the show, we can tweak. We can give you an extra stay somewhere. We can make it really, really special. Give you different flights out.
And if you just want to give us a call, if you've got any questions, any queries, it is a free phone number, which is 0800 840 1088. And everything is on our website, of course, planetcruise.co.uk. /TV. So you see all the deals tonight, but as Keith just said, we can find you any cruise ship anywhere in the world and any length of cruise as well. But we're going to start off the show with two amazing offers from the extremely popular MSC. And we've got a brand new guest on the show to tell us all about it. So, Mark Swords.
Hello.
It's nice to see you, Mark.
Nice to meet you.
This is our wonderful Keith, of course. I'm really excited to have you on the show, because we were talking earlier, MSC, particularly on this show, massive response every time you feature.
Oh, huge, yeah. I think every time we've appeared on Planet TV, and we obviously have the best deals for you guys, we get such a good response, particularly from the Dubai deals and all the different offers and the specials that we do with you guys. It seems to really work well. And I think just because we've got that bond with Planet as well, obviously.
And you've given us some exclusive offers tonight, haven't you?
Absolutely. So we've got two really, really good offers for you guys, and it is exclusive to Planet with some additional benefits we're going to offer as well, so yeah.
Well, unfortunately, I don't have as glamorous life as Keith, and I've not actually cruised on MSC. But you have.
The smallest violin is playing for you, Sean.
I have a terrible life, Keith. Don't get to cruise enough. But you've actually been on the ships, and they are beautiful.
Oh, absolutely. Well, just recently, in fact, last month we were out and on Divina, MSC Divina, one of the Fantasia class ships, and absolutely incredible. So I think we've got a bit of footage of me enjoying myself.
Yes. Wow. I'm just going to sit and be very jealous. Here's a little taster of MSC with Keith.
The Aponte family has been navigating the oceans for over 300 years, and in 1970 formed the Mediterranean Shipping Company, or MSC. In 1988, MSC Cruises was born, and with their European pedigree, these ships are built not only to impress, but also to embrace true multi-generational cruising. Welcome to the Dolce Vita, the good life. MSC Cruises is very family focused, and actually one of the few cruise companies who regularly offer big discounts on child fares. With exclusive partnerships with iconic brands like Lego and Kiko, from the moment the children step on board, they're going to be made to feel special. Split into 5 age groups, dedicated and trained staff offer hundreds of different children's activities, including fun-time dinners, discos, karaoke and much, much more. There's also an aquapark, a 4D cinema and access to the latest in gaming. If you've ever been to the Mediterranean, you'll know that food plays a very important role in everyday life. And with MSC Cruises, it's no different.
Specially trained chefs produce freshly cooked food from around the world and cater for all dietary requirements, with a buffet open 20 hours a day, 7-course a la carte dinners, and a unique partnership with Italy's best-loved restaurant chain, Italy. Mealtimes with MSC will be the highlight of your cruise. With themed deck parties where you're encouraged to dress up, talent shows, dancing competitions and fun and interactive game shows, there's no shortage of choice with MSC Cruises. Each ship also boasts a full-scale West End-style theatre with over 80 original shows to watch, which feature dancers, acrobats and artists from all over the world. From luxurious and spacious suites with memory foam mattresses to cleverly designed super family cabins that sleep up to 6 people, MSC Cruises offer plenty of choice. And whatever you choose, you're guaranteed stylish designer decor, flat-screen TVs, super powerful showers and enough space to stretch out and relax.
I said the ships look amazing, and this is the feedback that we always get from customers.
Yeah.
You know, they're beautiful ships, aren't they?
Absolutely.
Now, you've given us an exclusive offer tonight, so what are all of our viewers going to get tonight, then?
We've actually got 2 special offers. So, as well as our Get the Best campaign, which is basically an upgrade from inside to a balcony, we're also going to give you a free Allegro drinks package, which is exclusive to Planet Cruise.
Wow, and what's in the drinks package, then?
So, with the Allegro drinks
Look
package,
at me asking already. What's in the drinks package?
with the Allegro, you get 4 bottles of wine. You can mix that between white, rosé, red, and
Lovely.
7 bottles of mineral water. Or, alternatively, you can do 14 draft beers and 7 bottles of mineral water on top of that as well.
Right, and that is exclusive with Planet Cruise
Exclusive to
tonight.
Planet, just for you guys, for the show.
And you're getting that balcony, which is going to make the world of difference.
Well,
It's 669.
That's the key. That's the key thing for me.
me.
The balcony, and as you rightly said, the cabins, the accommodation, and the interiors of these ships are absolute. I was so impressed. It's such a really high level of class and sophistication. They're really good to look at.
Yeah, I can't wait to try, Keith. Anyway, let's talk about the destinations, because it is a beautiful itinerary, because we're actually cruising out of Venice, aren't we?
We are. So you've got that wonderful sail out past St Mark's, past the Campanile there, past all the little James Bond boats, as I always love to call them. And then, yeah, your first port of call is right down on the heel of Italy, called Bari. And it's famous for its beaches, its old town, and its food. I'll be happy there. It's got lots of hidden gems. You've got a great chance to see the old heart of the city, which was built during the Norman era, and the St Nicholas fort as well. And then you can, if you want, head out to Sassy, which is where they filmed the Passion of the Christ. You know, that film that Mel Gibson directed.
Yeah, yeah.
So again, very picturesque, very different kind of feel if you want to head out there for a bit of film spotting. From here, we're going through to Kataklon. So we've now gone from Italy through to Greece. This is the spot where you can go and rediscover the glories of ancient Olympia. This is where the Olympic flame is always lit, and it's a great opportunity to go and retrace the steps of the Olympians. Also, to go and see beautiful little olive presses and see local vineyards and farms. It's a very sleepy part of Greece. And a really wonderful chance to sit on the beautiful quiet harbour and have some olives and a Greek salad and a bit of calamari. OK, then we're going through now from Greece over to Turkey, to Izmir. It's your port and opportunity now to go through to the wonderful lost city. I call it the lost city. It's the great classical city of Ephesus. Izmir itself is actually Italy's 3rd largest city. There's loads to do there. Lots of winding bazaars, great shopping, really bustling metropolitan centre. But Ephesus is the real highlight here. It's a great opportunity to go and see the city that was once inhabited by people like Alexander the Great, the Virgin Mary, St Paul from the Bible, and many, many more. OK, then we're going through to what is in my top 5 of all-time destinations, Istanbul. The sailing alone is simply magical. And you're going to go through the Dardanelles on the Straits of Gallipoli before you arrive, and then you sail into this massive, beautiful maritime city with such an excellent skyline lit up in front of you. The Hagia Sophia, the Church of Holy Wisdom, the first true Christian cathedral, the bustling souk that you're seeing pictures of there, the ancient blue mosque, so cool because of the blue tiles that adorn the walls. And you've got the fact that it sits on 2 continents, Asia to the right, Europe to the left, the Bosphorus splitting it, and there's so much to explore.
And to see that contrast, it is incredible.
It's an incredible contrast, and it's just you know you're somewhere completely different, and you may have the call to prayer echoing, you know, from the minarets. Maybe go through to Topkapi Palace, where the Sultan used to keep his harem, or Dolmabahce Palace, where he moved to in the more modern times. It's an incredible city, it really is. And then we're going for a relaxing day at sea, where you can really enjoy all that the wonderful MSC Magnifica has to offer, and there's lots, and I mean lots. Before you then hit Dubrovnik, incredible opportunity as you sail back up the Adriatic towards Venice. It's a walled city. Walk the walls. You may well see them filming Game of Thrones. They let you watch it if you do catch it, and you'll notice lots of bits from King's Landing and many other parts of the filming. You also get a chance to explore inside. Imagine Venice but with cobbled streets. That's what it's like. It's really beautiful, preserved. Lots of ancient fountains and one of the world's oldest pharmacies dating back to the 13th century. Magical. And if you want, sit on the rocks, do a bit of sunbathing, get a Cavalaco, a local beer, and then dive off into that beautiful azure crystal water. And then from Dubrovnik back to Venice, and then sadly we'll have to fly home. But remember, we can make this bespoke if we want. If you want, we can give you a stay in Venice as well. That's what we do at Planet Cruise. But it's a cracking itinerary. Look at how much distance you're covering there.
And of course your flights are included, needless to say. Now we are anticipating very, very busy lines for this one. Obviously, the sooner you pick up the phone, the sooner you can get this offer, where you do get that upgrade to the balcony, you do get that drinks package, all included, at a price of $669. Just looking at the ship, I mean, absolutely breathtaking.
Amazing. I mean, there's so many different facilities on board. So you've got the Aurea Spa, which I think you sampled, Keith, while you were on board.
I did, yes.
Some,
I had a bit of a massage.
Oh, I'm sure you did.
Yeah.
Saw a few of the photos. You've got the nightclubs. You've got obviously every kind of entertainment you could be wanting.
This looks absolutely outstanding.
The entertainment. I was so pleasantly surprised about the entertainment, because obviously you're catering for a more international crowd. They were so visual. They were so wonderful, and the adage and the acrobatics that were part of the shows.
We've gone for very much a kind of Cirque du Soleil theme, so it's a very visual entertainment, and all nationalities can enjoy the entertainment, and it's a mixture. So we've got 6 shows throughout the 7-night voyage as well.
Really great.
I would hate to miss out on this one. I'm just going to give you the details. So, first of all, the prices will be starting at $669. Tonight, on the biggest live cruise show on the TV, we're giving you a free upgrade from inside to balcony. And if I can afford it, I would always go for balcony. That is free tonight, and you upgrade. The Allegro drinks package, as we're saying there, choice of the wine, the beer, you've got all of your waters in that as well. And of course, return flights based on London Gatwick. And of course, all your overseas transfers as well. All of the cruises have their own ID number. This one is 104612, so just jot that down. But if you can, give us a call tonight on that free phone number. Keith, are the phone lines open? Is it 10:30 tonight?
10:30 tonight, Sean. Absolutely. So get in quick, because these are exclusive deals you're only going to see here, and they're going to go very quickly.
Now let's just give you the pricing grid for this one as well. Its prices starting at $669. I'll just say verbally, even the later dates in May, the maximum you're going to pay for balcony even in May is $769. So they don't vary a lot at all actually throughout the dates. But the lead date there is of course the 9th of April, $669. Now, I love the look of that one, I really do. I only came off a cruise a week ago, but I'm already desperate to book my name. I think a lot of us are like that. Once you've experienced the cruise industry, you're always planning your next one. But we're going to be going to the Caribbean next, aren't we?
We are, yeah. MSC Orchestra.
I've got to say, I know Keith's going to talk through the itinerary, but I don't think I've ever seen a cruise around the Caribbean that includes so many ports. It's incredible, this one, isn't it?
Absolutely, it's got so many different ports, so many different destinations, and on a beautiful ship as well. On the MSC, it's the Orchestra, which is part of the Musica class. So a really stunning ship, very amazing interiors, lots to do on board, but also with all them itineraries, you'll be out of it anyway to see all the different destinations.
Well, let's just show this stunning ship. Just give you again a flavour of MSC. We're looking at impeccable standards, and just everything looks so beautiful, extremely high-end, That's what amazes me about your fleet, because your prices are very competitive, and yet you're giving us this opulence.
It was a very social experience for me. I've got to say, Mark, it really was. I love the fact that in the evenings you'd see loads of people out enjoying themselves, and it really was a great sense of everyone enjoying the experience and making the most of everything it had to offer. And I've got to say, the pizza and the pasta on board was the best
really?
I have tasted, not just on cruise ships, but pretty much full stop. I really was amazing.
We like to pride ourselves on the best pizza at sea. That's what we like to say. So
I know you've got a partnership with Italy as well, haven't you? With a lot of restaurants.
We do.
Oh, yes.
Italy. So famous Italian brand, featured on board with all the restaurants. So great food. So all your spaghettis, pastas, pizzas, real quality food as well.
It's the slow food revolution, it's called, isn't it? I think
It is, yeah.
Yes, brilliant.
And again, the most stunning staterooms. You can see that image of the balcony cabin. Anyway, now Keith's got his work out on this one.
No. Deep breath.
Yeah, yes. You've really got to, pay a little bit of attention to this one because there are many, many ports. You're going to see so much of the Caribbean. Obviously, it starts with a flight from London Gatwick over to Barbados, but then it's a 14-night cruise.
That's
So,
right.
Keithy, take it away.
Okay, so you're heading out from Barbados, of course, known as Little England. Your first port of call is quite a rare one from any Caribbean itinerary. It's so good to see it on there, Trinidad. Again, you're going here to the port of Spain. Think of the Caribbean set about 30, 40 years. Very green, very lush, lots of tropical rainforest, lots of beautiful long stretches of untouched, sugar-coated beach line, and again that wonderful architecture that dates back to the colonial times. It's a wonderful start to your cruise. Then we're going from here through to Rosso, which is again a stunning opportunity to go through to Dominica. So we're moving on now to our next port of call. And this is great because this is, again, even more so, one of the really untouched islands. It was rated as one of the happiest places in the world in a recent survey.
Really?
Yeah. And again, it's like a dollop of rainforest has been dumped into the middle of the Caribbean. You've got untouched rainforest that you can trek through. You've got the last surviving settlement of Carib Indians that the Caribbean gets its name from, that you can go and visit here in Dominica, and a chance to go through into the Emerald Pool that you're seeing pictured here, which is almost a spiritual experience because there's a wonderful sense of peace and just a really splendid atmosphere when you trek through to this. Then from here, also Pirates of the Caribbean, quite a lot of it's filmed, but 2 and 3 are filmed around here.
Really?
That's how untouched it is, yeah. Then we're going through to a bit of a difference now. We're going through to one of the British, formerly British islands. This is Grenada, the Spice Island. I love this place. Dive one of the best wrecks in the Caribbean here, the Bianca Sea, which is incredible. But there's a great long beach called the Grandad's Beach. It's a really pretty harbour, but where you dock, you can get a water taxi that takes you right the way around to this beach that stretches for miles, full of great little bars. You're seeing it there, and great opportunities to go snorkeling and get involved with what's known as the Spice Island because they grow nutmeg, vanilla, so many other great spices here. It's a great island to explore inside as well because you've got a lot of natural parks. Then from here, we're going through to Martinique, one of the French islands. Martinique. And what I love about this as well is that you're not going to some of the overly commercialised islands here in the Caribbean. You're getting a chance to go to places like Martinique, which again is a step back to the sugarcane era, where you can go through to the old plantations. Beautiful opportunity to see the Caribbean how it used to be, and to go into the really rugged interior or just relax on a beach. From here, you're going through to Guadeloupe, again another one of the French islands. It's pretty much all about taking it easy here. This is a great opportunity for you to go through and again explore these deserted beaches and kind of, as I mentioned, that Sosa Grande, which means take it easy, which is one of the local sayings of the island, and you can pretty much feel that. You kind of step off and you just get the feeling that everyone's in their own time, that there's no rush.
And I think for anyone that has quite a stressful life and a very busy life, this is just perfect.
It's a great antidote. And again, you're in the Caribbean, this is guaranteed sunshine. It's a great time of year to go away and really top up the tan and really feel you get happier every day just with the sun. Then we're going through to St Martin. Now this is quite a contrast. St Martin is a smaller island, but it's owned by 2 different countries, partly France, partly Dutch. You're going to dock even on the Dutch side, Philipsburg, and from there you're going to get to explore this great island. Now I'd say hire a car, hire a motorbike, go around because there's loads of different parts of the island to explore. If you go over to the French side, you get more the kind of bistros, really kind of little boutique shops, and you've also got Airport Beach where the planes come in so low they suck you out of the water. Also the best rum in the Caribbean, Guava Berry Old Man Rum. Remember that name, it's amazing. Then we're going through to Tortola. This is the BVI, the British Virgin Islands, Road Town. Wonderful chance. This used to be the haunt of pirates, Blackbeard, Bluebeard, Sir Francis Drake, you name it, they all came out of here. Go to places like Apple Bay, Smuggler's Cove, and go through to the Virgin Gorda. Lots of beautiful rock pools that you can explore. Then we go through to the Dominican Republic, La Romana. This is a great opportunity for you to enjoy lobster for like £5. So it's such good value. Head out and again try the old rum and coke. I used to see the guests coming back up the gangway, literally being carried up the gangway. They've been out on tour and just been given non-stop rum and cokes throughout the whole course of a tour. And again, you can explore a very big island, the Dominican Republic. It's only just recently been opened up to tourism. St Kitts is next, British island. Best thing to do here is the wonderful Brimstone Hill Fortress, which is known as the Gibraltar of the West Indies. It's a great opportunity for you also to go and see places like Romney Manor, which is part of the old sugarcane industry. It's a former British island. You've got Nevis nearby as well, which is a smaller sister island that you can explore. And you've got the opportunity here to go on the old railway, which is probably one of the best tours to do if you've only got a few hours to explore, because it takes you right round into the lush interior, round the perimeters of volcanoes, past black sand beaches like Pub Bay, and all the way back, again, through the heart of this gorgeous island. I think we should move on because we've got so much to get in. So we're going to go through to Antigua next. All I'll say about Antigua is they've got one beach for every day of the year. I should say no more apart from that. My favourite's Darkwood. If you want to get on the bus, it will only cost you a couple of dollars to get up there and about 30 minutes of your time. Then we're back to Martinique and Guadeloupe that we've already talked about. Then we're through to St Lucia. St Lucia is absolutely incredible. This is the Pitongs. This is a chance for you to go and see the incredible drive-through volcano known as Sulphur Springs. Maybe to go through, you're going to see the Pitongs coming up next. Here they go. The locals call them the breasts of the island. They're very Madonna-esque. And you've got a chance to drive up to there or maybe sail around the outside. You can also go to the great local market where you get really cheap jewellery and amazing beaches. If you want my advice, go to Rodney Bay. It's where I spent many a good birthday drinking strawberry daiquiris. OK, then we're going from there back to Barbados before you fly back to London. Forgive me for having to be so quick, but
I mean,
look at that. Look how many ports.
I mean, I think, you know, in all the years we've been presenting the show, when it comes to cruising around the Caribbean, that's got, I think, more ports than we've ever seen. Amazing.
It's an incredible itinerary, and what's great about it, and I congratulate you on this, Mark, is that you really get a great flavour of old worldy Caribbean to the new world Caribbean as well. The differences in islands.
Just to remind you, the amazing offer that Mark's given us tonight from MSC. You're getting free exclusive onboard spend per cabin, return flights there, and the itinerary is very slightly just depending on the departure dates, but we can talk you through that, of course. Price-wise, now, we have had, I'm really sorry, but the balcony has sold out on the 29th of December. We haven't had time, that's just gone, so that has gone, I'm afraid. We've also sold out of the Ocean View now on the January date there and February. So this is selling extremely quickly. If you want to go on the 29th of December, I'd go for the Ocean View. So the balcony is sold out. The Ocean View is an amazing price at $1,379, but that one is proving ever so popular, as you can imagine. I just want to say thank you so much to Mark. I know you've got a great relationship with Planet Cruise, so you are able to give us outstanding offers on live shows.
And we'll continue to do that. I think at the end of the day, we want to make sure that we give you the best deals. We're out there in the market and people start to experience what MSC's got to offer.
And for what I've learned, especially speaking to many viewers, they're just amazed at how great the cruise is and how beautiful the ships are, and yet they feel that they've really got an exceptional price. You know, your pricing is very low, very good, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Unbeatable value.
I think so, I really do. Mark, thank you so much.
No, thank you for having me.
We'll see you soon.
Good to see you.
Have a safe journey home.
Cheers, thank you.
By the way, everything is on our website, of course, planetcruise.co.uk there. So you can check out all the deals tonight. But as we've said throughout the show, Planet Cruise, multi-award-winning agency, can find you any cruise with any company and any length of cruise as well. Now, I was very lucky. I spent 3 weeks on a celebrity cruise recently, and I had the best time. It was my 5th cruise with celebrity. Just got a few photos to share with you. Don't call us a motley crew. I was there with Rob, Chris, and Jason. Don't you laugh, Chris?
I love it. I think it's great.
Yeah, I'm not sure about Chris's vest though. Are you at front? Really. Yeah, a bit loud, do you think?
It's great. You look a little bit like the village people, I think, there. It's great.
But do you know what was lovely? I met so many wonderful viewers and made some great new friends. The family on the left, by the way, this is Ash and his family. I think there are 9 of them. His mum, his mum Karen, his dad Rob, Nikki there, big group. And on the right-hand side, I bumped into Percival and his family, who'd also say we're cruising with celebrity. Percival.
It has to be a Sir, surely. Sir Percival.
That's what we called him.
Yeah.
But I didn't forget it. You can imagine. So anyway, I had a great time with celebrity, and Do you know, we have got the most incredible cruise. Actually, my favourite ship with Celebrity, the Reflection. I mean, this is my favourite ship of all time. Under £1,000 tonight.
I know, it's incredible.
Honestly.
Really good.
This is part of their Black Friday campaign, which actually finishes, they've extended it, but it finishes on the 3rd, so it finishes on Thursday. You've got a balcony for under £1,000. But anyway, let's give you a taste of 5-star modern luxury with Celebrity.
Fantastic. I mean, look at this. It's an amazing deal for what you're getting, because as you rightly said there, Sean, this is 5-star, this is modern luxury. This is a great opportunity for you to enjoy a beautiful ship where there is so much emphasis placed on the quality of the dining, on the quality of the different tours on offer, in the quality of the entertainment, and just in the sense that every single little detail is taken care of. They really do go the extra
Well,
mile.
I mean, you cruised with Celebrity earlier this year yourself, Keith.
I did, and you know, and again, mainly because I'm a big foodie, and you can see there the award-winning cuisine. They've got such a great choice. Whether you are getting that fresh food cooked by the side of your table, whether you're going through for the sushi lollipops in cuisine, you know, or trying the beautiful.
I love
seafood.
cuisine. I have to say, it's amazing.
Isn't it great?
Yeah.
Do you do a taster menu where you keep on bringing food?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I got to about the 16th course, whereas Gavin, our cameraman, got to about course 19, along with my dad, out eating by my dad. That's the amazing wine rack there, which is in the main restaurant. And again, a great selection of different beverages on board. So many great bars, you know. The martini bar is the heart of the ship. It's got such a buzz, such an energy, and you can get some beautiful drinks there. But there's different bars for every occasion. Did you find that?
I find every bar, Keith, you can imagine. Do you know, I went to every show as well. The standard of the entertainment was incredible.
Well, it is so good. There's such a great variety, and you get the opportunity to have a singing and dancing shows. You might get comedians, you get great music on there as well. And everywhere you go, there is always life. There's always something happening on the ship. And of course, the Lawn Club, which is one of the signature parts of the Solstice class, with real grass underneath your toes.
And though all the Celebrity ships are beautiful, when you do go to the Solstice class, you know, these extras are incredible, as you say.
They really are. And of course, the bar down the side there, the Sunset Bar,
my favourite bar.
You know, which you can see right at the back of the ship there, just behind the Lawn Club. It's incredible.
Now, I can honestly say I really look at the pricing on Celebrity. Lots of my friends cruise Celebrity. Under £1,000 for balcony on this one is incredible. It's part of their Black Friday promotions. So, first of all, Keith, beautiful itinerary as well.
It is, yeah. So you're flying to Rome, then you've got 11 nights cruising on board. That first relaxing day at sea for you to enjoy everything the ship has to offer as you sail from the Western Med through into the Eastern Med. And Santorini is your first port of call. Wow, what a start. A volcano, basically, full of water with the top's been blown off. You've got these beautiful little sugar cube houses with blue domes dotting around the top of the caldera. You've got a great chance to walk along the rim to different villages such as Oya, which have been haunted by vampires. You can try the sweet local wine. You can relax in hot pools, the hot pools of Camini on black sand beaches. It's a stunning start to your cruise, Santorini. From here, then, you're going over to the mainland now to Athens, and the great thing here is you get an overnight, which is quite rare. A wonderful chance to really explore this incredible Olympic city. Olympic in so many ways, of course, not only because it's hosted it, but because it gave birth to it. And you've got the great Parthenon, which has stood for over 2,000 years on the top of the Acropolis, and everything around this city is dominated by the Acropolis. And in the foothills, you've got the wonderful Monostrati street markets, and it's a great city to walk around. It's a great city for shopping, and go and see the high-kicking skirted guard being changed at Constitution Square. From here, from Athens, about overnight, where you'll get opportunities to see it by day and by night, and it's completely different by night, and that's why I'm so happy about this. It's such a different world for you to explore. You then go through to Mykonos. I mean, we're hitting all my big favourites here.
So
you know,
those are the places you really love, aren't
really
they?
love, and of course I know Mykonos recently in the summer, and this is a beautiful island full of those gorgeous 16th century windmills that you can just see in the corner here. You can where you dock in Chora, it was built to confuse pirates. It's a beautiful little place that you can walk the waterfront area where they filmed Shirley Valentine. You can go and see the local Patronus the pelican, who's the mascot of the island. You can relax on gorgeous beaches, soak up the sun, chat to the friendly locals. It really is a dream. Then from here to Ephesus, this is your chance to go through to Kusadasi, also your chance to go shopping. The land of genuine fake, I call it, because you can buy anything. Just remember, it is a rip-off in the sense of it's not completely genuine, but the prices are fab, and the quality's good as well. Then we go through to Bodrum in Turkey, just a little bit further up the coast. Great opportunity here for you to, again, soak up, watch the locals playing backgammon in some of the local cafes, to walk along beautiful deserted beaches, to head inland into the hills. Really gorgeous coastline coastline here in Bodrum, and you're really beginning to get into the Turkish fjord area. Then we're going through to Crete, the island of Crete. Lovely to see this back on an itinerary. I love the island of Crete, brilliant for its seafood. Got a lovely mountainous area all around the outside, with lots of great cliffs that you can enjoy, and great views. And then of course Crete, famous for the Minotaur, for King Minos, for the opportunity to go through and see Knossos. An amazing place to explore, and one of the biggest attractions in all of Greece for you to go and see the ancient ruins there.
I've never been to Crete.
Crete's a gorgeous island.
Yeah, no, everyone says that. Yeah,
it really is. And again, it's slightly a more relaxed atmosphere than the other Greek islands. Great food, great beaches, and just constant sunshine as well. Then relaxing day at sea before you then go to Naples. You've still got the extra port. This is a chance for you to go to Italy now. This is the deep south of Italy. It's almost like a different country. They consider themselves very separate. You've got a great chance here to go through to Pompeii, to Herculaneum, to go over to the island of Capri, to explore the Amalfi Coast, and to go to the land that gave birth to pizza. Say no more. Go and try a local pizza. Thin crust, gorgeous, and absolutely stunning. And then you're back to Rome before you fly home.
I'm actually really tempted by this one myself, because you'd be pleased to know my new holiday allowance starts on the 1st of April, Keith.
Fantastic.
Yes.
I'm very happy for you, mate.
No, I am seriously. That's my favourite ship, and to get that under £1,000, we are giving you the upgrades right now to a balcony, so you're getting that upgrade to a balcony
really good.
under £1,000. Let's just remind you what's included. I think it's a great one, this one, I really do. So it's a Black Friday special. That means you're getting £200 off the balcony. We have included that in the price on the screen, of course. The same with Concierge and Aqua Class there as well. Free return flights from Heathrow or Manchester as well, actually. Forgot to mention that. And as Keith would talk through, that wonderful overnight on board in Athens. Now remember, this offer ends this Thursday, so it does end the 3rd of December, so you do really need to give us a call as soon as you possibly can. That's one of the best offers I've ever seen with Celebrity. This is 5-star modern luxury, and it's very, very best. And the upgrade to Aqua Class as well. Just quickly mention that you did Aqua Class.
I did Aqua Class.
Yeah.
Really, really good value. You get your own restaurant going through to Blue, which does beautiful, healthy, tasty food. You get priority check-in, your personal spa concierge. You get lots of extras in the cabin, express luggage delivery. You know, it really is well worth it. And of course, you get access into the Persian Garden and the spa as well, which it's really worth doing. But even more so because you get your own restaurant, Blue.
And that does look, I've never done Aqua Class, but it looks, everything looks amazing.
Absolutely brilliant, Sean, it
just
really is.
quickly, I know a lot of retailers have finished their Black Friday offers. Celebrity haven't, but their specials do finish the 3rd of December. But they include up to £400 off per stateroom on selected European sailings. Wow, you've got loads of tweets.
Yeah, Greg Smith saying, hold the front page, reflection balcony under £91 per person per night. Fantastic
really
cruise line,
good.
fantastic ship, grab that quick. And then Cruise Celebrity, at Ada_Rob is saying, doesn't ever get much better than at Celebrity Cruise Reflection. And he sent me loads of pictures here, one of when watching the sunset on board the Reflection.
Honestly,
great photos.
it is my favourite ship. I know I shouldn't have favourites, but I do love that ship. Anyway, we're going to the phone lines live. We're going to the Planet Cruise headquarters. And I always love it when this happens, because we always know something special is about to appear on the TV. And we're going to speak to Joanna, I believe. Are you there, Joanne?
Yes, I'm here.
Hello.
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 How are you, okay?
We're great, thank you. A bit cold in the studio. We need to get on a hot cruise, I think.
Yeah, my nipples are really chilled.
Thanks,
Well,
Steve.
I've got a perfect, incredible deal here from P&O. Just when you think Black Friday couldn't get any better, we've got a P&O deal here. It's amazing. It's a cruise that goes out of Southampton on the 1st of April for 7 nights, where you're going to go to Guernsey, La Peruna, Bilbao, La Rochelle, and back to Southampton. So 7-night sailing, and the prices has just dropped to $509 per person for an inside cabin.
Wow.
That's a seven-night cruise, did you say?
Yep, 7-night cruise, and there is a balcony cabin. You can get a balcony cabin from only $699 per person, and an outside cabin for $649 per person. So this is part of P&O's 12-day sale.
And when's that for? When's the cruise going out?
The 1st of April.
1st
so
of
Easter,
April.
could be Easter, just spring break there.
Lovely. And has that just come down in price, did you say?
Yeah, literally just this moment, just come down in price. So I shouldn't imagine this will be around long, considering it's that time of year.
Yeah, that's really, really good, because normally that's the kind of price you'd expect, well, nowadays you expect, because the price has been so good, to be a last-minute cruise, to be happening in the next 5 days,
to be able to plan
2
that,
weeks.
yes, so right.
To be able to pay that great value now and plan until April.
And can I ask, is it just a deposit needed tonight, or would we need to pay the full
Yeah,
balance?
it's just deposit. They'll just need to put down a deposit. So the deposit will be it'd be 15%, but you just put down a deposit and all booked.
That's a really
Fantastic.
good point of yours. So you say you only ever normally get that kind of price if it's a very last-minute deal.
Yeah, I mean, that's like a last-minute price,
Yeah.
but giving you the chance to
plan
for next year. So that's brilliant.
Well,
Excellent
thank you.
value for money. Excellent.
Are you busy in the call centre tonight?
Yeah, we are
I
actually,
thought so.
considering it's December.
thought so.
Very busy. It's been a manic weekend as well, especially P&O deals.
Yeah. Oh, well, listen, thank you so much, and have a wonderful evening, won't you? I'll be too busy.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you, Joanne. Thank you.
Welcome.
Wow.
welcome.
Very good. Now, we are going to go now to a 6-star luxury cruise with Crystal. I was very lucky I cruised with Crystal year before last, and it was incredible. You know, I didn't really know what a 6-star cruise would be like, but it was just off the scale.
You were spoilt rotten, weren't
I
you?
was spoilt
and I think we
rotten.
have video evidence of you being spoilt rotten.
We do. We do. So we're going to, I know, play the film with me in a few moments' time, but we start off actually in Monte Carlo, don't we?
We do. You've got a transfer and then a 5-star hotel for 2 nights in Monte Carlo. This is the centre of glamour, of course. You're seeing pictures of the Grand Prix. You can walk that circuit that, of course, Lewis Hamilton and many other famous drivers have done in such great time. You can wander down to the marina and see all the huge yachts owned by these super billionaires. You can you kind of watch the Ferraris and the Mercedes and various supercars drawing up outside the casino, and maybe go through and have an overpriced cocktail and imagine you're James Bond and say your surname first, which is what I did when I was there. You can go through to the amazing aquarium. You can see where Grace Kelly and Prince Rainer lived. It's an incredible place, and you can explore the whole of the kind of south coast from there.
And I loved it, but I don't think I'd spend 2 weeks there. But in
a couple of days.
Yeah, you can get to see and do so much, can't you?
Absolutely, a couple of days is just right, and then you're literally getting on board the ship. And that's when you've got a great chance then to explore the rest of this amazing region.
Yeah, well, as Keith mentioned, I was very lucky to cruise with Crystal a little while ago, and it was amazing, and we filmed. And here I am, enjoying 6-star luxury. Was incredible. Crystal Cruises have the most opulent staterooms afloat. The style is modern classic with the most beautiful decor, and all of the rooms have the very latest amenities. One of my favourite places to visit has to be the Crystal Spa. It's award-winning, repeatedly voted the world's best, and the only feng shui-inspired spa that I've ever experienced on the waves. Well, Crystal Cruises have been the undisputed leader in luxury travel now for almost 2 decades, and it's certainly reflected in their service, especially here, taking afternoon tea in the amazing Palm Court. Crystal Cruises offer an outstanding and diverse selection of bars and restaurants on their ships. And better still, they now have an all-inclusive drinks policy and open bar service. Now, this is Silk Road, created by world-famous Chef Nobu and his only seagoing venture in his global empire. Now, the menus feature Chef Nobu's unique styling and blending of South American ingredients with Japanese dishes. In front of me, you've probably noticed, there is a separate sushi bar with items selected by Chef Nobu and prepared by one of his very skillfully trained chefs. This is the Galaxy Show Lounge, which offers breathtaking Broadway-style productions. The performers have trained at the best schools, performed on the best stages, and are now bringing you the best performances at sea. And the costumes, they're spectacular and really lavish. That was bringing back so many great memories. And for those of you that have maybe already experienced 4-star cruises and 5-star, maybe this year's, next year, I should say, is extra special. You've got a milestone birthday or a wedding anniversary. This is 6-star luxury all the way. We're going to give you business class flights, aren't we?
Which makes a massive difference.
Imagine that, flying business.
Really nice.
It's completely all-inclusive, so that's things like your gratuities, your drinks, even the specialty restaurants as well, aren't
Absolutely, everything's included. And, when you see the work of Chef Nobu and that wonderful... I mean, I live off sushi. That absolutely looked divine, Sean. I'm so jealous.
Yeah. Well, Keith lives off all food, let's be honest. He's quite a foodie, is Keith.
I do, but particularly sushi.
Yeah. But, and the one thing I want to say is, if you think thinking, is it going to be maybe too formal? It's not like that at all. It's actually very laid back.
You tend to find actually that the higher you go in the sense of number of stars, the more relaxed it becomes.
Yeah, really
because, people don't want to go away on a holiday necessarily and feel overly stuffy and overly formal, and it's not. But the class is very.
And all we'd ask tonight is that, if you just want to know more, you're tempted, give us a call. Our expert cruise advisors will talk you through. But anyway, let's have a look at where you're going to be cruising to. So we've already been to, of course,
great start. What a wonderful start. And then you're getting on board the ship. You've got 7 nights cruising. Corsica's first. I love this island. It gave us a Napoleon Bonaparte. It's a perfumed, fragrant island. It's got a stunning interior. Places like Prunidi Gorge that you can explore. One of the deepest gorges in Europe. You've also got Europe's only tortoise protection centre, Capaluta Park, which is stunning to go and look at and enjoy. And then you've got the wonderful little dinky beaches, the local farmers markets with spicy Corsican sausage and plum cakes and, the wonderful liqueurs. It's a great start. Then we're going from here through to the mainland of Italy, Sorrento, on the Amalfi Coast. I mean, this is the stuff dreams are made of. You just think of Hollywood, you think of all the stars and driving a fast, convertible car along these winding roads, don't you? And the smell of lemon blossom and orange blossom in your nostrils, and these stunning views over turquoise seas. It really is a magical part of the world. And again, a chance for you to head through to Pompeii, Herculaneum, Naples, over to Capri. So much you can do here. Then you're going to be cruising the Ionian Sea. Again, great opportunity in this part of the world for you possibly to go and see spot some whales, some dolphins, get great sunshine, be soaking up the sun on deck and just enjoying all that 6-star cruising with Crystal will give you. And then your KOTOR. The arrival here is stunning, so be out on deck at least an hour and a half to 2 hours before you arrive. It's Europe's longest, most southernmost fjord. Beautiful, stunning mountains you can see. Imagine as you sail in through that.
Yeah, they look breathtaking.
Really breathtaking, Sean. And then, of course, you get the reward of this beautiful walled city that's burrowed into the kind of the slopes of the mountain. You can walk the walls, you can explore these beautiful little dinky churches and elegant squares and piazzas, cobbled streets, great maritime museum, or you can do the enchanting wine road and go and try some of the local viticulture. From here, you're then going through to another walled city, Dubrovnik. This is great. I talked about Dubrovnik before, so I won't linger on this, just to say that, again, it's a stunning chance for you to explore sunshine and history combined in a wonderful, welcoming place. Then from here, you're going to Venice now. Wow, Venice. You've got an overnight on board. This is magical. My advice for Venice, just wander off and get lost. Someone will point you back in the right direction. You'll discover a part of Venice which is uniquely and forever will be yours. It's a city that obviously you explore via the water taxis, by the vaporettos, by the many bridges, including the Bridge of Sighs that crisscross the various canals. You can go on the gondola, you can explore the different islands that apart from the main islands, such as the Murano and Burano, where you have the lace and the glass. Maybe heard of the Lido, where Byron used to swim, where now all the locals go to eat. It's the best place, I'd say, for food is the Lido. And, of course, you just got a chance to soak up that romantic atmosphere.
I mean, look at this.
It really is. It's stunning.
I only had a few hours when I was there, so it's so nice. You get a really decent amount of time.
You need it for Venice, because Venice is the kind of place that when you step off the ship and you start walking around, you sit down and get a coffee, you just go, ah. You feel like you've always been there. You feel like you've always you feel like you'll become one of the locals within minutes. It's great. And then you're disembarking here, and then you've got another 2-night stay in a 5-star hotel on Venice Island. So you've got a really excellent stay now in Venice. So a great chance for you to climb the steps of the Campanile and look out over the whole of Venice. For you to really explore this incredible maritime city.
We don't feature Crystal a lot on the shows, but when we do, you know that we've got an exclusive or an exceptional offer, and we're certainly looking at that tonight. And what I really want to mention as well is so much is included. We're going to show you a list of what's included, but before we do, let's have a final look at their stunning ships. Do you know what I remember more than anything? So much space per passenger. I remember lying around this pool, and some days there were literally half a dozen people there. In some of the ports, loads of space.
Well, this is the great thing as well. When the ships are this stunning, when you're treated this well, when it's this luxurious, as Hayley did recently, you don't even need to get off.
No,
and many people don't. Even though you're going to these amazing places, you can just soak up and relax on board.
Now, have a look here. We're giving you business class return flights. They will be wonderful. I mean, that gets everything off to the most beautiful start. The extra 2 nights in a 5-star hand-picked hotel in Monte Carlo. The extra 2 nights in a 5-star hotel on Venice Island. And this is a 7-night all-inclusive cruise on board the 6-star Crystal Symphony.
Do you know what I love there?
Opulence.
The private water taxi transfers.
Yes,
Which is so stunning because, you know, these are the small vaporettos that you see in James Bond films. You know, and you really will feel like, you know, you will feel like you're in the cast of the new Bond. It's brilliant.
And the all-inclusive package, have a look at this. Now, all of your fine wines, premium spirits, Keith likes your champagne, that's included as well. All of your gratuities, yes, your bubbles. Bottled water, soft drinks, all of your specialty coffees, your specialty dining. Again, there's amazing restaurants, including Nobu's. Fitness classes, they're included, and the most gracious award-winning service at sea. Even Wi-Fi is included now, isn't it?
Yeah, there's this Wi-Fi package. You know, when you work out all the extras you're getting, it really is such good value. So those drinks packages, the fitness classes, you know, all the extra things there for the extra speciality dining, the internet would actually add up to a lot of money. Yeah. So it's actually very good value.
And all we ask tonight, if you're tempted, why don't you just give us a call? We will talk you through on that free phone number, 0800 840 1088. I loved my experience with Crystal. I truly did. Anyway.
Can I just say, N.A. Burton's got on touch, said, you're cheering us up with these lovely cruises. Other half and I have nasty colds.
Oh, sorry.
We'll get better soon. At least we're cheering her up.
Good.
Cheering them both up.
We're cheering ourselves up. We were a bit miserable earlier, weren't we?
Should we say it was cold in here?
It's freezing, honestly. Anyway, our final cruise tonight is with Royal Caribbean, the very first company that I cruised with. Again, one of my favourites. This takes you to China, Japan, Vietnam and Shanghai as well. It's amazing, this one. So, Keith, talk us through. I've been to some of these places now, I'm pleased to say. Not all of them, though.
Well, I mean, you know, this is a stunning itinerary, Sean. Shanghai, the city on the sea, which it pretty much translates to, where you'll see the locals practicing Tai Chi in the early hours of the morning in the shadow of the Jade Buddha, where you get a chance to go here to the Yongyang Garden dating back to the 16th century. Lots of shaded pools filled with bright carp and beautiful exquisite rock gardens. It's great. The locals will all queue up, and you can queue up with them for dim sum, those gorgeous Chinese dumplings.
Oh yeah, love those.
You must try some of that, and then walk down the elegant Bund, this wonderful open European waterfront area where you've got these great mansions that line it. It's a gorgeous city, and it's a great start because you've got a 2-night stay there in a 4-star hotel.
And we do get tours incled?
Yeah, to the Yongyang Garden and the Bund that I've just mentioned.
Yeah,
so
they're included.
You know, it's a great opportunity there for you to really see the highlights. Then you are embarking the Royal Caribbean Mariner of the Seas for 10 nights cruising.
Well, let's give you a little taster of life on board with Royal Caribbean. There's something for everybody with Royal Caribbean.
Multi-generational ships, Sean.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You know, whether you go for the ice skating, whether you go, you know, whether you're going for the rock climbing, or you know, you saw the crazy golf, the wonderful dining options that are both fun and classy at the same time. Johnny Rockets, your 1950s, 60s dining experience, through to your steak, you know, and the Chops Grill.
And Johnny Rockets there.
That's it. With the Oriole Sunday, which is really, really fun and great if you're travelling with a family. You've also got amazing kids facilities if you are there, you know, with the family. They look after the little ones right the way through up until they're 18.
I think what I love about cruising in general, though, you know, you can dip in, dip out, you can do the things you like, avoid the things you don't like.
Absolutely.
You know, so many options.
And people forget, because they may be more used to more land-based holidays. All this entertainment you're seeing is included in the price of what you're paying. You're seeing these wonderful Broadway-style shows. You know, you can wander down the Royal Promenade where they have these huge street parties. You know, you've got a real opportunity to experience the party atmosphere that lives on board these ships, or to sit in a quiet corner and read a book or watch a good film. You can make your cruise what you like.
And I think what is interesting on cruise ships is that there is always a quiet bar. You know, sometimes some of the bars are full of entertainment, and then other bars, you know, you can sit there, you can virtually with any people in the bar. You know, it's amazing. And I would love, if you've never experienced a cruise holiday, I'd love you to book your first cruise tonight. Anyway, Keith, we've got loads of ports to visit, haven't we?
We have, yeah. So you've got 10 nights cruising. You've already done that 2-night stay in Shanghai. You've got a relaxing day at sea to get stuck into that ice skating and that wonderful food. And then Okinawa, the birthplace of karate, an incredible port of call. And you're seeing here these pictures of beaches that just kind of exist in our imagination or in bounty adverts on TV.
Yeah.
Other chocolate bars.
I was just going to say they are.
But I mean, it's an incredible place, and you can trace back the history of karate and the wonderful pottery districts as well, which dates back to like the 14th century. It's quite incredible. Then a relaxing day at sea. I mean, you're heading over to Hong Kong. Very different experience now from the small island of Okinawa to now this bustling metropolis of Hong Kong. Literally translated means fragrant harbour. And whether you're seeing it from riding the funicular up to Victoria Peak and looking down, or whether you're sailing out into the centre and watching the light show that happens at 8 p.m. every night, it's a magical place. Go shopping, you can't avoid it. The shops are everywhere. Go and eat. You can eat out 3 times a day for 12 years and never eat at the same place twice. And the best places to go for shopping, places like Ladies Market, which just a totally different experience. Then from Hong Kong, another relaxing day at sea. Again, there's so much on board. The ship is a destination in itself before you now go to Vietnam. Hue. Great destination for you to explore, sail down the perfumed river, for you to go into the amazing mystical mountains that line that river, for you to go through to this amazing destination of Hue, which dates back to the colonial times of the Chinese emperors, and an opportunity to see some of the incredible architecture and really soak up what Vietnam has to offer. This very green, lush, tea-padded country.
I know over the years you've often said to me Vietnam is one of your favourite countries, and you're so I love the people, Keith.
Full of smiles,
yeah,
so friendly, so welcoming, so open, Sean. You know, it is
wonderful.
Relaxing day at sea before another port in Vietnam, this time Ho Chi Minh City, the former Saigon, where the motorbike is king, where you can literally wander and you can do so many things, whether it's sailing down the Mekong River, whether it's exploring the underground tunnel network known as the Chi Chi tunnels built by the Viet Cong, whether it's climbing to the top of the Rex Hotel and looking out across, or going to Ben Thanh Market where everything is for sale. Try the local street food, it's mind-blowing. Relaxing day at sea before you then go through to Singapore, and you've got a 2-night stay in a 4-star hotel because you're getting off and enjoying Singapore. And I know we talked about Singapore.
I was there literally 10 days ago, Keith, but I was only there for a day, and it was my one regret. I thought, I wish I could have stayed there longer.
It's
sorry, go on.
No, I was going to say it's the kind of place, Sean, that you should go back and visit in its own right, because it's stunning. You know, it really is. You know, yeah, okay, it's great for shopping. Yeah, okay, but you know, it's the architecture of the place, from modern to old. Where you've got the old Victorian buildings like Raffles Hotel, where you've got you've got a mixture of kind of Arab bazaars. You've got these wonderful things like this, the Marina Bay Sands Hotel, which took 3 months to raise that ship up and place it on the top. Great views.
Everything was so clean and so smart as well.
Very, very ordered, isn't it?
Yeah.
As well? You know, you've got the fun. That's Raffles there we're talking about now. You've got Universal Studios. You've got the amazing zoo, and they do a night safari.
I did go to the zoo.
Did you?
Yeah.
It's incredible,
yeah.
And you've got 900 different nocturnal animals if you do the night safari, which is one of the most award-winning tours in the entire world. It really is. And that's the Fly. That's the their version of the London Eye. Great if you want a great view.
And the great thing is, I mean, I had to rush a bit. You've got 2 nights in a 4-star hotel. So a trip of a lifetime. And I've got to say, this is a new exclusive package, and it's under £1,800. Bear in mind, you away 60 nights. You get to see so much of the world. I really think this one is it's one of my favourites, definitely. And again, what I love about cruises, you've seen all these wonderful countries, but you're always going back to your home on board the ship, you know?
It's a safe way to explore the world, Sean, and, you know, coming back to that familiar environment that's full of so much luxury.
Now, Keith, I forgot to mention one of the most important things. What is it?
Free drinks package and gratuities included on board.
It's a big thing, especially when you're away for that amount of time. You know, I mean, I joke, I do like a drink, but I also like my soft drinks and my specialty coffees. You've got a free drinks package and gratuities included over a length of cruise that we're looking at. That's an amazing offer. Return flights and, of course, the tours as well. Very good, that one, isn't it? Anyway, I can't believe we're at the end of the show already.
It's gone so quickly, isn't it?
Hasn't it? And we've been really nice to each other as well. It's been very bizarre. So we haven't we? Not a single insult. We started off with MSC. Thank you to Mark, who brought us this amazing offer, this exclusive offer. Free upgrade from inside to balcony, free Allegro drinks package, 669 is where that balcony price starts. We've got dates there from April all the way through to May, but the price, I should say, doesn't vary that much over those dates. Then we stayed with MSC, and we had that amazing offer that took us around so much of the Caribbean with the MSC Orchestra. You've got free exclusive there with onboard spend, return flights, and of course a price of less than £1,300. The lead deck there, we did get sellouts on the balcony. We've still got the ocean view available there, and the inside starting at 1,299. Then one of the most spectacular offers we've ever seen with Celebrity. Honestly, if you are somebody that's been looking at Celebrity and you're looking for a deal, this is a balcony on my favourite ship, the Reflection, under £1,000 tonight. It's a Black Friday special. £200 off the balcony. We've actually priced that in to give you the price of $999, and the upgrades are there, of course, as well. And return flights based either from Heathrow or Manchester. Our fourth cruise, well, the incredible 6-star Crystal Cruises. The 11-night Monte Carlo to Venice. You're getting business class flights. You're also getting 5-star hotels in Monte Carlo and Venice Island. You even get your private water taxis, and that's all inclusive. You know, everything there, even your Wi-Fi, your specialty restaurants, all of your gratuities, all of the, say, all of your drinks, all there for under £2,550. And we just finished with a really wonderful trip taking you over to China, Japan, Vietnam and Shanghai, and you've got a free drinks package and gratuities as well. We are sadly nearly out of time. Don't forget the call centre open till 10:30. Our cruise specialists there are with you till 10:30 tonight and first thing tomorrow morning. Or of course you can look at everything on the Planet Cruise website. Keith's got loads of tweets.
Lovely one from Sharon Veal saying, "At last, I'm back watching my favourite duo. Thanks to you guys and all the amazing cruise offers." Thank you very much, Sharon Veal.
Thank you.
Very kind. Greg Smith saying, "Welcome back." Helen Grime, that itinerary on MSC looks fantastic. We did the Ventura in February and loved it, but this looks absolutely fab. Loads, so many here to go for. I can't sadly mention them all.
Can I say big hello to Sheila, regular Sheila? Sheila said hello this morning.
Yes.
Yes.
Big hello to you, Sheila.
Sheila's planning all the cruises for next year.
And I should say, I was on Ventura today down in Southampton. You're going to find out more about later. It was on behalf of Rays of Sunshine, and we were with two very beautiful little boys, one who's very particularly brave. And so a big hello to Samuel and to Ollie.
Hello,
well.
Samuel,
You're
Ollie.
going to find out more about that later, so keep watching, but a really great day.
And I want to say hello to all the lovely people on my last cruise, including Ash and his family, of course, and Percival and everyone else, because I've met so many lovely people. You do that on a cruise, don't you?
You do.
Yeah.
What was that? Was it 509? That incredible deal with P&O?
With P&O, yeah, for April.
For April.
509.
Incredible.
Book that. You only need to deposit tonight. Keith, it's been lovely as ever. Don't forget our Friday show as well.